Hey, all right, guys. Man, I have missed y'all. I am so glad to see you. I'm glad that we're all getting back together. Let me look. Let me see who's here. Is that somebody new? Let's see. Let's see. There's old Caleb, and there's Roshan. Let's see. And there's Libby and John, Rehan, yeah, Remy, and Christian, Josh, Freddie, and Ethan. Man, it's good to see y'all. I hope y'all had a great holiday time and great Christmas time and a happy new year. And I thought today we're going to do something different. I've got a couple of books I want to read to you. But what we're going to do, we're going to try to go outside to read them. Now, I want you to see what's outside. I'm in my office here, and I have an office here at the house. And do you know that Caleb will not come in this office? Caleb will stand by the door, but he will not come in here because years ago, I had some birds. And I had a bird cage over there, and he didn't like the birds, and he didn't like the bird cage, so he won't come in my office at all. I can't get him to come in. I tricked him into coming in one time because I had his phone. But I want you to see, and I'm sure you had a good time with this too. This is Monday morning. It's this week, and it's Monday morning, and I'm going to go out to the pergola. But when we go out there, I want you to see all of the snow. Did y'all get a lot of snow? We did. Look at all this snow. We got bird feeders out here, and we feed the birds all the time, and they come back here all the time, and they like to eat. We got red birds. We have a lot of red birds out here. And but I just thought this is so cool, and so I thought, well, I know what we'll do. Look, there's a bird under my pergola. There he went. He flew away. But it's kind of cold out here. We've got a heater up here, and let's see, the heater up here on the pergola. Let me see. It's out of fuel right now, which is not a real great thing for your heater to be out of. But let me see if I can raise this up. Now just hang on a minute. Just hang on just a second. There we go. All right. Now, I hope y'all are doing good. This thing keeps coming apart. Oh, there we go. All right. We got it. All right. Well, hey, it's cold out here. It's not a really great idea. Maybe we'll just have to read fast or something. But I hope you're doing good. I hope you had a great vacation time, and I want to read to you. Let's see. Let's read Ruff Rescue Day. How many of y'all like the Paw Patrol? I know I do. I like to read the Paw Patrol. That's good stories, and they're always doing something good, aren't they? All right, let's get over here, and we'll get started here. All right, Ruff Rescue Day. Listen. Ryder's phone is ringing. Uh-oh, his phone's ringing. That means the Paw Patrol has something they need to be doing. Sounds like there's trouble in Adventure Bay. Someone needs help from the Paw Patrol. And so he's going to help them out. He's going to get them fixed up because the Paw Patrol can handle anything. Whatever the problem, no job is too big and no pup is too small for whatever the problem may be in Adventure Bay. It's time to go. It's time to get rolling. Let's go. And so here they go. They're headed out, and they're headed out to an adventure and to solve a problem and to help somebody in Adventure Bay. Wonder what the problem is. Wonder what's going on. Oh, there it is. Ryder calls the pups, and they head on out. It's a rough rescue day. I'm fired up, brave Marshall shouts. It's a rough rescue day. Which one's Marshall? Do y'all see what, is that Marshall? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. On land or sea or in the air, it's a rough rescue day. You'll spot these good pups everywhere. It's a Ruff rescue day. There he is. He's trying to help somebody. They're always trying to help somebody. And they're always doing good things and trying to help other people. That's a good way to live, is to try to help other people. It's not all about us all the time. Paw Patrol on a roll, gonna help Adventure Bay. Whenever there's trouble, just yelp for help and the pups will be on the way. How many of y'all know all who they are? I don't know who they are. Who is it? Who is this? And who is this? And who is this? I think that's Marshall. That's not Marshall, is it? I'm not sure. Who is this? What about this one? And who is that one? I'm just not sure. Let's see. Yep. After the rescue, the pups take a break. When adventure time is over at the end of the day, when all is safe and calm and quiet, the pups have time to play. It's kind of like we are in doing our chores. We have to clean our room. We have to help out around the house, and then when all the work is done, then we get a chance to play. On the beach, the team will gather, playing games, and then, hey, they're on the beach. Y'all like going to the beach? Beach is pretty cool. They'll share a hug and a laugh, a treat, until they're called on again. And the Paw Patrol is there, and they're ready for the rescue if they ever need to. They'll go. They'll be there. It'll be great. The Paw Patrol. Who can live without the Paw Patrol? All right. This book, I don't know if this book is the right time of season to read this book. It's snowing and cold, and the ground is cold and frozen. And this book is talking about a green garden. We don't have a green garden. We have a white snow scene. Oh, well, we'll talk about a garden, and maybe in the spring, we'll make a garden. Let's see what we got to say. Let's look here. All right. A green garden. It's time to plant my garden. We go to the garden store. It has everything we need. They go to the garden store. Now, there's a garden store in Huntsville. Does anybody know what it is? It's called Garvin's. And if you go down Holmes Avenue, you can go to Garvin's. And that's like this store right here. They got everything you need to plant. They even have chicks. In the springtime, they got little baby chicks that you can buy and little baby ducks that you can buy. We had some. One time we had a bunch of chickens, and they used to lay eggs, and we used to eat them all the time. Not the chickens, but the egg. And we had a lot of stuff. And we used to have chickens. I got pictures of Caleb when he was playing with the chickens. That was a long time ago. I want a green garden. I find as many seeds to plant. He's looking for seeds to plant and make a garden. Now, we could make one in the springtime. Maybe we'll try to do that. Maybe we'll try to make a little garden. We'll get a little box and we'll put some sand and some dirt in it, and we'll put some soil in it, and we'll put some fertilizer in it, and we'll put some seeds in it, and then we'll have us a garden. That sounds like a great idea. Mom says, we'll buy some seeds. She's going to buy seeds. She's going to get all kinds of different seeds. What kind of seeds would I get? I like okra. Do y'all like okra? I get okra and corn and watermelon and ice cream cones. Oh, no, you don't do that. Anyway, Dad says we will also buy some baby plants. Not only do they buy seeds, but they buy little plants that are already growing up, and they take them and they put them in their garden. They are very little, and they look all the same. Look at all these. They look the same. If somebody didn't put a tag on them, why, they would know which one was which. Hey, you hear that? I hear a fire truck. Look at the house and make sure I didn't leave nothing on. Yep, okay, we're good. Dad rents a plow from Mr. Pinky. Evidently, Mr. Pinky is the guy that owns the store. And so they've got all their stuff, and now they got it piled in the car, and they're going to the house. We go home to plant my garden, my green garden. I know a song about a green, what is it? Green, green, rocky road, promenading green. Tell me who you love, tell me who you love. Let's see, how's it go? Music is a killing thing. No. Yeah. If you want your finger bit, poke it at a possum. Something like that. Anyway, Dad plows the garden. We pick up stones and clumps of grass. They're cleaning the ground. They're cleaning the grass and they're getting it all clean so that Dad can plow. And when he plows, he makes a deep furrow. He makes a line in the ground, and then they're going to come back and they're going to put seeds in it. But he don't like that. He said, this is not fun. Well, fun's not always, work's not always fun, and sometimes you have to work to have fun. They're having a tough time. We plant the seeds in the baby plants. Look at there. They got them. They're planting them in the ground, and they're making ready for the springtime. I'm tired. I need cool water. So he goes to the refrigerator. Look at, he's making a mess. he's spilling the water everywhere. He made a big mess. We are finished. Now we can rest. Here they are. They got everything. Look, they got everything planted. They got it all planted, and the sun's out, and the trees are green. And Dad says, we must water each plant. We can take turns. They're all going to work together. They're going to work together and make this garden grow. So day by day, time goes on. Every day we weed, water, and wait. They plant and they water and they wait and they're watching and they're hoping that the seeds will grow up. But they get tired sometimes, but they keep at it. Boy, they stay at it, and they're watching those seeds, and they want them to grow up, and they expect them to grow up, and they will grow up. And so they're working and they're waiting and they're watering and they're wishing. We weed, water, and wait some more. They keep waiting, and they keep waiting. We wait a lot. Dad takes pictures. Your mom and Dad like to take pictures all the time. Take pictures of everything nowadays. Here they are in the garden, waiting for the plants to grow up, waiting for the vegetables to grow, and they're in the garden, and Dad's taking pictures. At school, I learned more about gardening. Look at there. They got a tray with some stuff in it, and they're growing stuff, and the teacher's teaching about plants and how plants grow and photosynthesis. You see, I was paying attention in class. We make a compost heap full of old leaves and stuff. It makes good garden dirt. They take a bunch of old leaves and they pile them all up, and they're going to put those on their garden, and them plants, well, they'll just love that stuff, and they'll say, well, it's time to grow. We're going to eat that because that's good stuff. And they grow up, and then they get big, and they come out. We buy worms and put in my garden. Now, I don't know where you buy worms nowadays, but maybe they bought them fishing worms and they decided they would save them. And so they'd put them in the garden. And evidently, worms must be pretty good for the garden. I don't know. We buy good bugs that eat bad bugs. So they get a bunch of good bugs and they let those good bugs go into the garden. Look at that. Looks like cabbage coming up. And they got some good stuff. And there's a mouse that's fighting with a praying mantis. And they got traps to catch the bad bugs. And so they're trying to keep that garden good so that garden will grow good. Deer come and eat some of my garden. You know, the deer, they live in the woods and they live in the forest. And when they get hungry, they'll find your garden and they'll come eat some food out of your garden. And if you have a dog, he says Blue wants to protect it. Blue the dog will bark at him and he'll chase them away. Time goes on. Finally, I have a green garden. I have a yellow, orange, and red garden too. Look at all that stuff. There's squash, and there's pumpkins, and there's tomatoes, and all kinds of stuff are coming up in that garden. Man, they have done a great job. We have a great dinner, all from my green garden. You know, that makes me think, that's a good book. That makes me think I might want to have a garden one of these days. Maybe in the springtime, maybe I'll come out here and I'll get us a square. I'll fix us a patch of dirt. And what we can do is we'll just have our own little garden. I'll show you, we'll plant it. I'll see about that. I'll look into that and see what we can do. But until then, I gotta stay warm because it's cold out here. Hey, I'll see y'all next week. Let's walk back inside. It's cold out here. Look at that. We got the birds coming back. We got the bird feeder out and everything. Yeah, look at all them birds over there on the bird feeder. Can you see them? You see, they're all there and they're eating that food and they can't find seeds because everything's snowed over. But they know that we put food in the bird feeder and they know where to get those seeds, and so the feed and the nuts, and so they come over here and they get them. There's a feeder right there. Look at them birds on the feeder. Shh. Up. Did he see us? Up. That's a bluebird. He flew away. Ooh, man, the wind's starting to blow. Hey, it's cold out here. I'm going in to warm up. I hope y'all have a great week, and we love you, and we'll talk to you next week. God bless you. Bye-bye. Warm up.